All right, guys, we are recording. Today is Tuesday, June 9th. My name is Angela Williams. I am a double diamond. For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm on Danielle Genesesky's team, so sideline for some of you, and some of you are on my team or Danielle's team. So we started doing these newbie Power 30s on Tuesday nights about 5 weeks ago. And I'm really loving them. We're kind of getting better and better with them as we go. But really, the whole point of this, we're going to keep this to exactly 30 minutes or less. Sometimes we'll go a little over at the end just for questions, but that's it. And I will stop the recording and you can jump off if you have to after 30 minutes. We will get the core of it into those 30 minutes. I know your time is precious. Ours is too. And we are doing this for you guys. And the one thing I ask, I understand everybody has lives, and if you're on and you're busy and you really can't turn your camera on and focus, I do appreciate you at least being on. But if you can, I promise you, if you turn your video on, if you focus, you take notes, and you listen like for 30 minutes, I promise you won't regret it. So we are not working our businesses right now. We are doing this to help you work your business, and we love you guys, and we're so happy that, I don't know how new you are. Some of you might be a couple days old. Some of you might be in this business for a couple weeks or a couple months. But we're here to help you go Ruby, Emeralds, and above. So what we're doing this month, a good amount of you, I recognize your names or your faces, those of you that are not on my team, but what we're doing this month is we're doing a different leader every week. So I might talk a little bit each week, but I talked all last month, and I feel like you guys heard enough of me. So I might say a couple things each week, but really we've got diamond and above leaders leading each week this month. So tonight we have Shannon leading for us, Shannon and Matt Johnson, and they are triple diamond sidelines, and they're going to just talk to you and give you all their best tips for newbies, and I hope you guys enjoy, and that's it. So you guys can take it over.
Awesome. Well, we are so honored to be on here tonight, and I just want to say congratulations for you guys who have, taken the leap to jump into something that is just scary and unknown, and you don't know what's going to come out of this, okay? Because that was me. We've been in the business for 4.5 years now. We are triple diamonds, and we have 6 kids too, by the way, so anybody can do this business, okay? I was working a full-time job when we started, and literally we were ignorance on fire, okay? When we joined this business, we knew nothing about nothing, didn't even know what network marketing was. But we knew at where we are point in our lives with our electricity getting shut off and bills not being paid, that something had to give, and we needed something else, so we jumped in and have not looked back since. So like I said, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. So just be really excited about what you have your hands on, and know your why. I think that's super important, starting, getting into this business, knowing why you're doing it, because that why is going to push you each and every single day. And if I could tell you one thing, maybe taking notes, especially when you're on Zooms, because you're always going to retain more information by writing those notes down.
Just like Danielle said, those of you that got your cameras on, you'll probably retain a little more than those of you that don't. Why we encourage you not to, it's always doing things for you, and that's called taking massive action in your business. Your pencil's going to retain more than your mind ever will, right? Mm-hmm. So take notes, take the time. Be on here tonight. You're on here for a reason. So take notes. Let's dive in together. Like Danny or not Danielle. Angela, sorry, the Zoom threw me off. Angela said, we're on here for you guys. So, take purpose of that and take pride in your business and let's get to work, right? The reason we want to start you off with 6 customers in 6 days, we're going to jump right into it. We want you to guys, when you sign up, we're all excited, right? And if you take longer than 6 days to get your customers, your momentum does not go this way, it goes this way, right? This business, we want momentum. We want to jet you off. There is no reason I don't think that you guys cannot get 6 customers within 6 days. This is what I challenge my team, and they rock it out, right? This is how we do it. We're gonna go to our chicken noodle soup list, right? Who on here has heard that? Who's got a hundreds list? Who's got a chicken noodle soup list, right? Well, those people that are gonna help you out, that's who we're gonna reach out to. Do you know what I mean? And that's your family, friends, your coworkers, people are going to do you a favor. What happened, right? We're humans. We want to overthink it. Don't do that. Let simple. 6 people. All of us on here know 6 people right now. I know it. I promise you, you know 6 people. But we got to put in the action. We have to ask. And this is a way that we train our team, is we really pinpoint product to person, right? If I know Aunt Susie loves coffee, I'm going to reach out to Aunt Susie and ask her about the coffee, right? If my cousin Rachel has been trying to grow her hair out, well, I'm going to definitely call her for the hair, skin, and nails. And we're going to knock these people off right off the bat, right? Who do you know right off the bat? And so we get these people right away, right? As soon as we sign them up. So now we've got names on a list, our hundreds list, right? Who on here's heard of a hundreds list? If your upline has told you that, that's for a reason. You know, we once thought like a hundreds list.
I thought it was the goofiest
Yeah,
thing.
we
My
did,
upline,
right?
literally the only thing that she ever told me to do was make a hundreds list. I'm like, okay, now what am I supposed to do with this?
Right.
Like, what the heck? I don't even know what to do. And I made that list, okay?
Yep.
And then I watched a video. I'm very resourceful in my business from the get-go. Right when I started, I'm like, I'm going to make this happen.
Yes.
You know, I'm not going to wait for people to tell me what to do. I literally got on YouTube. I watched a video by Tiffany Her. I love her to death. And I watched a video on how to go diamond in 30 days, okay? Yep. Follow the people that are at the top. You want to be at the top, you got to do what the people at the top are doing, okay? So I watched that video. I took a bunch of notes. And then I kept hearing on all these Zooms, it's in the numbers. It's in the numbers. You know, the more people that you talk to, the more people that you're going to sign. Because I was asking just a couple people a day. Everybody was saying no. And I'm like, ugh, you know.
Remember, this is our second time in the business, guys. We joined this business once before, but it wasn't our time. I didn't even know she was doing something. I'd seen these wraps laying around. I didn't have Facebook. I actually just launched my Facebook account when we started this business. I didn't have Facebook. I had a flip phone. I didn't even know what it was for. You know, and the sense of urgency. If you're looking at your family right now and taking a moment and looking at your husband, your kids, your wife, where does that put you? Is that where you want to be next year at this time? For us, you see, our sense of urgency is, yeah, we had 6 kids. We had great jobs. We made good incomes. But you see, on the inside, everything was falling
Boards. We didn't have time. Time was something that we did not have, right? Nobody joins this business saying, oh my gosh, I have all the time in the world, sign me up. Like, no, you're going to, you know, whether that's creating more time for yourself, whatever that looks like. So the thing I love about the hundreds list is within 2 months, every single person on my first hundreds list was either a customer or a distributor besides one girl, okay? One girl blocked me on Facebook, still follows me on Snapchat to this day. I know she's gonna join me eventually. And that's the power of a list, okay?
Yes, yes.
When people are commenting on your host to post, they go on your list. When people are viewing your stories, they go on your list. You're gonna keep growing that list and you're never, ever, ever gonna run out of people to talk to, okay?
Never.
It's like literally impossible.
So if that's been a message that you've messaged your upline, like, I don't know who to message, that should be a tip that you're writing down, right? Everybody goes on my list. Your hundreds list is growing daily, right? Because we're adding friends daily to our network. We're adding everybody from our Facebook stories to our Instagram. Those are all people that you're adding to your network. Do you guys understand how that can grow? How that compound effect can really grow? It's pretty amazing when you understand that compound effect. So the hundreds list, yeah, guys. If you're in that mindset, like it's kind of goofy, I don't know why I need it. My upline keeps on telling me. Well, if that isn't a good enough reason, right there, you know, it's amazing. And so you're not the only one that's thought that as well, too. We're pretty real, and we're open, and we're honest. We're you know, we're nobody special, you know, but our why pushes us to do things that we once thought we were not capable of doing, right? So the 6, 6 customers, 6 days, right? So everybody now has got some people written down on here. We're going to get 6 customers in 6 days.
And I do challenge you tonight. So I do want that to be part of your guys' homework as well. If you have not made a chicken noodle soup list or a hundreds list, make sure that you sit down tonight, start thinking of people, mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, neighbors, coworkers, people that you used to work with, people on your Facebook, like who's viewing your post, who's liking your post, even if it has nothing to do with it works, they should be on your list. Start that conversation with them. Maybe ask them to throw up a post for you. You know, it could be something as simple as that. Like, hey, you know, I'm doing a giveaway this month for a 200 or whatever your team is doing, you know. And I'm wondering if you could just simply throw up a post for me and I'll get you entered into that. How does that sound? Just something simple as that. Get that conversation going. Okay. Now, even if they say no, now you planted that seed with them. Okay.
Right.
Now they're going to be watching you. They're going to be viewing you. They're going to say, oh my gosh, what is this Angela girl doing? You know, I always like to say it's kind of like listening to a commercial or the radio over and over. You always hear about this pink Starbucks drink, right? Finally, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to try this pink Starbucks drink because I keep hearing it. Okay. That's what happened to me. Yes, I totally did. And because I kept hearing it on the radio. So when you're posting and you're posting on your stories, now those people that are following you are going to say, okay, what is this coffee she's talking about every single morning? Or these, you know, maybe you're doing live videos every morning. Now you planted that seed with them and now they're going to ask.
So also 6 customers, guess what you just did now that you enrolled 6 customers, guys? You just got yourself a $150 shopping spree. What an amazing goal that is. And we're going to celebrate that goal. We're going to celebrate the first customer, the second customer, the third customer. We're going to celebrate you all the way up, okay? And that's what we do. We lift up everybody in this business, right? It's the power of one. So now that you've got 6 customers, you've earned your $150 in shopping spree, and your friend just joined you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have your friend get her 6 customers, right, in 6 days, right? But guess what? This is what's going to happen here. This is where it gets really awesome, right? So not only did you earn a shopping spree, your friend earned a shopping spree, but you just earned $150 in cash as a fast start bonus, right? $50 on every customer that your friend signed up that she personally enrolled. You just made $50 on every 2 customers, 150 total, 150 total. So how many people are you going to enroll this month? And how many people are you going to help get their first 6 customers, right? Because those are unlimited. Is there something going on right now too? Like a promotion?
Yes. So for every 6 customers that you enroll, you're going to get an extra $100, okay? On top of your commissions. And I think that ends once we hit $150,000 we're giving away. Our company's giving away. So let's be enrolling those customers, guys, like sense of urgency. If you guys are stuck in your business and like, I can't get any customers, guys, do host a post. Yeah. It is working. Okay. People are signing over 100 customers a month from this.
Yes.
You know, and if maybe you aren't and you're like, well, I don't know how everybody else is, figure out what they're doing.
Well, hold up. You know, maybe it's something that you have to swallow your pride and you have to ask, right? Sometimes it's a simple thing as that, right? But you're not too prideful to call your upline and say, hey, nothing's working. And we're like, well, who's supposed to work? And you're like, well, I just don't want to do that. I want to do something different. Well, this is what's working. Do you know what I mean? So maybe it's time that we swallow the pride. If you feel like I'm talking to you, I'm not, you know, that's on you. But swallow that pride and simply ask your upline, how do you do this? I really want to do this. And I've been seeing it's been working. I'm ready to do this now. How do I do it? Right? If we don't ask, we don't know what your feelings. If you don't ask your upline, we don't know how to communicate with you. Right? And so I just wanted to really be communicative, right? In your business. Ask questions. We asked what BV was like 1,000 times. Like, what's BV mean? Like every other day. We didn't until it clicked. And that's okay. That is okay. You know, we want you to ask questions. If you're not asking questions, then we're kind of worried about you, right? So always ask questions. So, well, that's awesome. So now we've got six customers. We've got 1 DT enrolled. We're almost at a Ruby rank, guys. And it's only been a half an hour almost, right? So we're going to get 2 more customers. We're going to go for 2 more distributors rather. Yes, 2 more DTs. So a Ruby is 3 DTs, right? You enroll 3 DTs and you have a volume of 2,000.
Yep.
So anyways, you know, what we want to teach is the same thing right over. You know, your teammates sign somebody. Let's get those 6 customers in 6 days, right? Then let's teach the next person to do the same thing, right? And it's really simple, but we can overcomplicate things. We can overcomplicate things. Well, I can't do that. This is busy. I can't do that. I got to do this today. I just didn't have time this today. Well, at the end of the day, why did we join the business? This is when I'm looking at my why. This is when I'm talking to my wife. What's going on? Well, if it ain't working, how are we going to make it work? Do I got to sacrifice a little more time? Is that you? Who on here might need to sacrifice a little more time? Maybe it's when the babies are in bed, we're working. That's what we did. My wife was up until like 3 in the morning.
I was working 12-hour shifts when I started this. And we went diamond in 2 months. And
we hit a $20,000 bonus with going diamond in 2 months as well. And we kept that bonus.
I remember looking at the compensation plan, guys, okay? And I'm like, I knew something right away when I saw those fast start bonuses, okay? I'm like, ooh, if I could sign 10, this was in my mind, okay? If I can sign 10 distributors a month, that's $1,000 in my pocket. Like that to me, I'm like, boom, that's without ranking up. That's without any bonuses. Like that's just extra money, you know? Mm-hmm. My first month, I signed 13 distributors, my first month in this business. And in every month, like I always focus on working smarter, not harder. Okay. Would you rather sign 20 LCs or 5 distributors that sign 20 LCs each, you know, like, and that's just what we share. Like we just teach them exactly what we're doing, you know,
right.
getting those hosts to post up, being consistent every single day, making sure that you are doing your 6 list. If you guys have ever heard of a 6 list, I know this is a lot of information in a short amount of time, but
that's why pencils retain more memory.
Exactly. So a 6 list, guys, do your 6 list every single day. My 6 list really consists of, you know, posting every single day. I don't go a day without posting in my business, because if you're not showing up, how are people going to know what you're doing? Okay.
Well, sometimes I like to flip it on people. Okay. What's your favorite place you like to go to? What's your favorite salon, coffee shop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's it look like in your mind when you're going to there every day? You see the open sign, you see products on the shelf, or you see people there, business is working, right? The business is open, right? And likewise with your business, the same thing. Just because you're at home and we're working online and social media, you're still a business, right? And so, but because you don't have to put on your shoes and your jacket and go down and flip an open sign, does it mean that you don't show up for work? Is that you? You know, so for us, we get up every day, we put the open sign, our store is open, right? We get on Facebook, we get some advertisement on, just like somebody stocking the shelves, getting stuff ready for the day at their business. It's the same concept. Are you in the business concept? And so that's kind of where our mindset is, right? And so these are just little tricks of how we, or tips, not even tricks. This is how we just lead our life, right? We lead our life that way. So show up every day. Show up every day to your business by doing those 6 things. You know, you're posting on social media, your follow-ups, your personal development. That's a big one. I would circle that one. Mm-hmm. Because what personal development is going to do, how many of you have got a no? How many of you on here have had somebody say, no, I do not want to try it? Okay, we have 2. We get it. We get it. And does their opinion boost or matter your business? Does that matter your business? Are you a person that really lets that affect them, or are you having problems with that? You don't want it to affect you, but yet it still kind of hurts you a little bit, right? This is where your personal development is going to grow you. This is when you're going to be able to, you're going to get tough. Your skin's going to get thickened from personal development and getting on these Zooms, because you're going to know that the power of no, guess what? You're that much closer to a yes. That's all you are. You almost want to tell, thank you. I've been waiting for that no. You know, I know I'm that much closer to a yes. And then what would they say to you? Like, oh, that girl's crazy. You know what I mean? Or that guy's crazy. And that's okay. That's okay because their opinion does not matter. They do not pay your bills. Or you know what I mean, if it's for a distributor wise.
And every time somebody does say no, guys, just know that all that means is no, not right now.
Yes.
They are going to join you. I promise you, I swear on the Holy Bible, like they are going to join you. Just be consistent in your business. We did get a question, what's your secret to getting DTs? So my secret is literally sharing my story, going live and asking people, you know, hey, Becky, have you ever thought about bringing in an extra income? Like it could have just been somebody that commented on my kid's picture.
Open mouth.
You know,
open
it could
business.
be somebody that viewed my stories. I now have a relationship built with that person, so I have every right to reach out to them and ask. I send out a lot of voice messages. That is like my go-to. When I first started this, believe it or not, I would not get on the phone with anybody. I would never do a video.
Oh, let's share a little bit. I mean, so let me tell you a little insight about Shannon. I'm probably gonna get in trouble, guys. Here I go. So my wife, even like videos like this, you guys probably don't know, but this takes a lot for her to do it. This takes a lot. She's very nervous beforehand, like to like, you know, like even her live videos. But you know what? She knows that there's so much growth outside your comfort zone, and she knows this. We've proven it over the last 4 years. I mean, just watch us. We're real people with real kids and real bills, and we're making it. We're winning because of getting out of our comfort zones, showing up every day. And I'm so proud of Shannon. I am so proud of her. And so what comfort zone are you going to get out of this week? Challenge yourself. Is it voice messaging? Is it live videos? Is it simply just asking questions and showing up? Do you know what I mean? It can be pretty simple, but what is your problems? And be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You know, at the end of the day, it's your business, right? So be honest with yourself.
And another thing too is I feel like you get what you focus on. If you're focusing, we're not over 30 minutes yet. If you focus on getting DTs, guess what you're going to get? You're going to bring in DTs. If you're focusing on getting customers, that's what you're going to bring in. You know, so for those of you who are like, I never signed any DTs, how many people are you asking? How many people are you talking to about the opportunity? How many times are you posting a day about your story and sharing that with people and just being real and raw? Right. You know, I know last week they had us make those stories, which I thought was genius, in the app Over. Make your story past, present, and future. You know, share that. I have stories saved because you can save posts. You know, I have all my posts saved of every single story, and I keep resharing that because I'm always growing my network every single day. So new people are going to see your post. And fresh fish jump first, okay? So when those new people are coming onto your page, even people from Host to Post, you know, they commented on a hair post, and all of a sudden they're watching your story, and then they're like, hey, what is this? Like, how can I make money? You know, or if somebody says, no, I don't have money, I never leave that conversation ended. No. Okay. I never say, oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
Let me know when you do. I never say, let me know. Okay. I say, oh my gosh, I completely understand. I was in your same situation, you know, before I started this business. Have you ever considered bringing in some extra income?
So this is what this is right here. Where's your pencils? Feel, felt, found. When you can relate to somebody, you're going to open up a conversation. You're going to create a friendship. You know, like Shannon just said, she feel, felt, found. We were in the same situation. I totally understand. You know, and you know what, and this is what I found, and this is how it's actually been working for me. You know, so you feel, felt, found. Does that make sense to y'all? And also the question on the DTs, and a great question. And this is the power of consistency. And you're looking at, if you look at some of our Facebooks, maybe my wife's or some of the other, your uplines, you know, you want to really be sharing your family, and you want to get them to get to know you, right? And that's the power of being consistent with your social media. And so if you're showing up every day, and sometimes, you, like Shannon said, you'll get somebody new on there that wants to do it right away. But other times it takes people, and they almost feel like they know exactly who you are because they've been following you, and you've been posting life pictures along with using the products, about your journey and where it's been taking you, not just a product, business, product, right? That's not how your Facebook should look.
You don't want to look like a billboard.
Yeah, your Facebook should look very inviting,
Attractive,
right? And maybe that's a simple thing for some of us. If that's a simple fix, you know, give your Facebook a uplift, so to speak, or a facelift, so to speak, and make it attractive, you know, and that's, you're gonna attract your vibe, right? If you're showing those life pictures, that's who people, they're gonna relate to you. They're gonna relate to your situation, sharing your why and your story, like Shannon said so many times. You may think that you share it too much.
You don't.
But you don't. You might have somebody on there that you don't. So
yeah, we just did a live video on Sunday. We just did a coffee chat with Elena and I signed a distributor from that. She had actually heard Elena's story and she goes, you know what? She's so new into the business and, you know, it really helped me relate to her because I'm really scared to talk to people too. Yeah. You know, and then she signed up as a distributor. So sharing that story, I think, is just so, so important, guys. And everybody has a story. So if you're on here and you're like, I just signed up, like, I don't have a story. Yes, you do. Why did you join? Share that with people. Yeah. Be vulnerable and let it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
people
and you guys, like, too, you don't have to have your goal. Maybe your goal is that $15,000 bonus, whatever. You don't have to have already hit your goal to shout out to everybody where you're going. Like, that goal is part of your story. So don't be like, oh, I haven't gone diamond yet. I haven't signed a distributor yet. I haven't done this yet. I don't have anything to share. Every victory is a share. I mean, gosh, getting a Host-to-Post up is a victory. Getting, you know, anything. Like, I'm so excited, you know, I don't know, that you got your shopping spree. I'm so excited that I just did my first live video and I'm so anxious. Like, you know, I don't know, just, I love everything you said. And I think it's so important for everyone to realize that it does not matter where you're at in this business. You have a story.
Nope. Yeah. When we first started, I was telling everybody about the $1,000 Ruby bonus I was getting. I remember I posted it on social media and then one of my coworkers is like, what's this $1,000 bonus you're going to get? And how long have you been in it? I go, I've been in it for a week and I'm so excited. I'm like, let's chat after work. I invited her over and like, just your excitement, guys, people feed off of your excitement. And when you share where you're going, because like I said, people join people that know where they're going, you know, and that they know, like, and trust. So just be you, be excited and
have a vision
you know, and yes, you're probably not going to be a millionaire overnight, but with consistency, guys, this business will change your life. Give it a year and it will completely change your life. And I'm not talking a year posting once a week. I'm talking give this business a year, showing up every single day, and you will be blown away with what will happen in your business. And kind of just to end this too, I think personal development is absolutely huge. So I want you guys, if you guys haven't, probably a lot of you haven't, but The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. It is on YouTube. If you haven't listened to it, I challenge you to listen to it. And if you can, maybe listen to it every morning to start your day. And I think it's really going to give you a great mind shift. And it's about law of attraction. So it's phenomenal. And then also too, I want everybody on here, if you're new or whatever, share with your upline, you know, your goals.
Yeah.
What do you want out of this? Why are you doing this? Share with them where you're going. So that's some homework I have for you guys tonight to go ahead and do that. And just be so dang excited, guys, because this business is amazing, you know, and when you're built around the Lord, you know, you're in a dang good business.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for everything you shared. I learned stuff too. And that's one of the things I just want to share a couple little things and then we'll wrap this up. You guys, I'm a double diamond in this business. I've been in this business for 3 years and I took notes tonight. Okay. So that is also like, that is so important for you guys to see, I think too. That's so important for you guys to be showing your teams, but also like, maybe mine isn't that I need to learn how to sign 6 customers, but what I'm working on now is training my team. And so I took a lot of notes on things I can do for my team as well. And so I know some of you, as I look at names and faces that are on here that I'm familiar with, some of you are just started working on your shopping spree. Some of you are working for Ruby. Some of you are Ruby and working for Emerald. Okay. I got a couple girls on here that joined in April that are going after that $15,000 bonus. And I know you guys can do it. But everything that Shannon and Matt talked about with those 6 customers, even if you already have 6 customers, I challenge all of you to go get 6 more customers this week. Go get that $100 shopping spree, okay? And so, and literally like to go emerald and even to go diamond, once you've hit ruby or once you've gotten your 6 customers, you still want to focus on customers. Don't ever stop focusing on customers, but kind of switch over to DTs, because then you need distributors to rank up. Like you just do. It doesn't matter. You could sign 200 customers and not sign a distributor and you aren't on ruby. Like it's just the way it is. I mean, you're going to have a nice paycheck, I guess, from the commissions, but you're not going to be helping other people. And that's the thing too, is like, this is also, to me, it's also about helping you guys change your lives. So those of you that I know, some of you are, you know, have different goals and were kind of asking me about, now what do I do to go emerald? Keep signing customers, but sign distributors. So do exactly what Shannon and Matt talked about. Share your story, share your why, be loud about it. I do post about products on my Facebook, but the biggest thing I post about every single day is my story and my business, because yes, I'm doing host to post. Yes, I'm talking to people for customers, but then when they go and stalk me on my page, they're also going to see, you know, that the business side of things and what this is doing for me. So I would just challenge you guys to do that. So I wrote down, like, Matt, you said, what are you going to do to step out of your comfort zone? I kind of want that to be part of your homework this week. I want you all to pick something, message it to your upline, message it to your enroller, whoever invited you on tonight. And I want you to step out of your comfort zones this week. Yeah. So, and I promise you, I guarantee you that you will sign a customer, sign a distributor, something to up your business this week if you do that. So I think, what else? I wrote down one more thing. Those of you guys that know Danielle Janicki, she's not on right now, but I'm on her team. We met in a mom's group. I ignored her. I unfollowed her for almost 3 years, you guys, before I finally said yes. Now, not saying this to toot my horn, but Danielle did not give up on me, and now I'm a double diamond on her team. So think about that for a second. Like, if you have somebody, don't give up on them, because they could be your next diamond. They could be your next double diamond. I told her, no, I don't have time for that. I have another job. No way. I've done network marketing. I gave her every excuse in the book. I basically told her to leave me alone. And then I did it. So just consistency. Don't give up until somebody like flat out says, delete me, no, whatever. Like, you don't give up on them. So.
Great job. Proud of you. Great job. You've been doing great. Yeah, you're doing great.
And you guys, and I only share that with you guys basically just because, like, I don't want you, I know some of you can get defeated in the beginning. I got defeated in the beginning with all the no's, but every no is one step closer to a yes. You're not doing, honestly, if you're not getting no's every single day, you're not working hard enough. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. I'm so excited to be able to keep doing these. We will be doing it next every Tuesday night, except we are going to skip, just so you guys all know, we are going to skip the last Tuesday of the month this month, because it's the last day of the month. It's the 30th this month. So hopefully we'll all be hustling super hard for our promotions on the 30th. But we will be on the next 2 Tuesdays. So for your homework, just as a recap, they talked about your hundreds list. What are you doing to step out of your comfort zone? And then, what did you say, Shannon? Personal development, right?
Yep. The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale.
So.
And also, you know, just a little fuel for the fire, guys. You know, don't forget about the little bonuses going on right now for those loyal customers. So, you know, take advantage of that. You know, Mark and Cindy and the corporate team, they are so amazing when it comes to promotions and bonuses. They do them right at the perfect times to grow your business, and take advantage of those things, guys. Take advantage of them. And just thank you so much for hosting this tonight. And it was nice kind of meeting you a little bit, and we really appreciate you a lot.
All right, guys, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you all on next week, and hopefully you guys can shout out some of those $100 prizes or victories that you guys have had this week. So I will share the recording with all of you. I am hoping it didn't get cut off, because I don't know if you guys saw it got kicked off in the middle of it, but I will share what we got of it, and I'll send it to your upline can send it to you if you're not on my team. All right, guys, have a good night, and we will see you next Tuesday at the same time. Thanks again, guys.
Bye, guys.